Hi, I'm Ash from DailyMail.com, and I am here with...
Shit. Now I fucked
See?
up.
You've started already. You've started.
All right, there
We're
we
on
go.
a live stream. We're here. We're live with Doug Stanhope.
Seriously
really
live?
are. Yeah,
Oh,
we are.
all right. You
Live?
said keep it clean, but I didn't.
It's
See,
okay.
I already screwed up.
I feel like
I
that's a
messed
strong
up.
start. It's a very strong start.
I
to
was
an interview.
kidding. I was being vulgar on purpose because I thought we were going to retake it. Hi, I'm Doug Stanhope. We're here in New York City for my first book signing.
How is it? How is the book?
Until that start, it was going swimmingly, and now I don't know if it's a jinx or not.
I feel awful. If I'm the one that cursed you, I'd feel really bad. I'm going to try not to curse you out at any point during this interview with horrible curses or jinx.
You said it was live.
I'm sorry. I feel
All right,
bad.
you take chances. You pay the price.
I feel like that's the Doug Stanhope way. You are one of the most ambitious and outrageous comedians going. I'm a huge fan of your recent
Thank you very
liquor
much.
jacket that you did on the cruise. Inspired move.
Oh, yeah.
Inspiring move.
Have you been on a cruise?
I have not. What is it like on a cruise?
It's horrible. Well, that one was good because it was a bunch of fans of The Impractical Jokers, which is I don't know if you have this show over. I think you have a different version over there.
Yeah,
but-
I feel like we do have definitely a version.
But yeah, it was kind of a party boat that time. But in general, still, you're stuck with people that you don't want to see. You go to a bar, you make an ass of yourself, you get to go home, and you don't ever have to see those people again. On a cruise ship, they're at the buffet, they're at the pool. It's a terrible idea.
So it's a non-stop sort of cesspool of assery. Is that where we're going with it?
You just have to live with the consequences. You moved into a small town for a week, is what it's really like.
Oh, good. So it's like a taste of suburban America, but on the ocean.
Yeah. Everyone's gonna know you. You put the lampshade on your head. They're gonna bring it up at breakfast.
So you've got your book out. What is the most outrageous thing in this book?
I don't. Well, you told me to keep it clean, and now you're.
I feel like
there's a mild bestiality on my mother's part. There's some prostitution, transvestite prostitution. It's chock full of goodies.
Was there ever a moment when you were writing the book where you were writing a story and you just went, should I put this in here? Am I going to cause some sort of major incident, or was it just like, I don't really care, everything's going in the book, there's no sort of bars?
Well, the main premise of it is the right to die, assisted suicide, which I think there was enough wink nudges that I didn't actually assist it. I bar backed it, I catered it, I hosted it. I didn't necessarily know what was going on with Mother when she put herself down.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
So I feel like that legally you're all right. Legally everything's fine.
We'll see.
If
In this
watching.
country, if they want to find you guilty of something, they'll find a way.
What is the best and worst thing about living in America?
The best thing is the convenience. Right now, you could go to winter, you can go to summer, you can go to spring and fall and all. If you're not in this horrible city that's a mirror of London, just over-congested with people.
So you mean New York City? Which I should point
Yeah,
out
we're in New York City, and I hate it. You know how much. If you know my act, you know how much I hate London. Well, yeah, this is your sister city, and it's just as overcrowded and cramped and claustrophobic.
Not that you're opinionated or anything. How do you feel about Charlie Brooker? Because obviously
I love Charlie Brooker. That's my favorite stuff I've ever done was doing segments for his show.
Would you endure traveling to London to hang out with Charlie? And are you going to do more stuff with Charlie?
I would pay for Charlie to come over here. I'm sure he'd be happy to get away from his kids for a week or two.
Not that you're cynical or anything about children.
No, they're rotten beings.
Okay, so now that
I'd begrudge my mother for having me.
Okay, so strong. You feel strongly about it then?
Yeah, pretty strong.
Pretty strong. So now that you've done a book, what's next? Because I feel like you're constantly touring, and now you've written a book.
Well, the book's actually doing good, so they want me to do another book. So I think I'm going to do another book, but I'm going to have to tour just to keep myself in shape when I'm home and doing nothing, I could drink myself to death like leaving Las Vegas because there's no reason not to. I don't have kids. I have no responsibilities. So yeah, why
So
not
another
start
book.
at 1 o'clock in the afternoon?
I mean, I feel like if I could start at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, that'd be great. I feel like
For
I'd
a
get
while.
much more work done if I could start at 1 o'clock in the afternoon and then finish at maybe 4. You know, just
That's
have
a
those
long
3
day.
hours. It's
I did
stressful.
3 hours of interviews today, and I'm exhausted. I had to talk to people I didn't know for 3 hours.
It was horrible.
Yes.
Honestly, it's a hard life.
Oh, in New York, most of your time is sitting in a cab with people honking, and it's awful.
What is
Humanity at its worst.
Have you, after writing the book, kind of considered how you would like to check out of this mortal earth?
I've talked about that quite a bit on stage, and if I had the perfect idea, I might have already done it. And
So not just in a sort of pool of alcohol with various paraphernalia around you. There is an idea, but you just haven't found it.
if I was checking out, if I wanted to go the easy way, I'd go the way Mother went, which was sweet and painless. But I'd kind of want to make a splash.
I want it to be known. I want people to know that I have left.
Yeah, very creatively. Like, wow, how did he come up with that? Years of trying. I have notebooks full of ideas, and cross it out, crumple up the paper, back to the drawing board.
Speaking of crossing things out and sort of back into the drawing board, have you ever done any material, or have you ever written any material that you went to go and perform and you kind of, I don't want to say bottled it, because I feel like you are one of the most fearless people that I've ever encountered, but has there ever been anything that you've ever done that you were like, oh, this has not gone as planned, like this has not gone as well as I thought it was?
Oh, I've screwed up a few times. Nothing I can repeat. Where I just misworded things. I only draw the line when I think there's a better than even odds chance of immediate physical retribution.
As in an uprising,
Like
from
where
the
you're
crowd
looking at
onto the stage.
where's the exits from the stage? Would I have to go through the crowd if I had to run?
Is there anyone you'd like to work with, and is there anywhere left that you'd like to go and play?
Frankie Boyle, for
Great
sure.
choice.
For guys there's a lot of guys I'd love to work with. Bill Burr would be fun to tour with. Bill Burr's just getting popular over there.
Mm-hmm.
I hope. He's more so than before. There's a few guys.
Yeah, and is there anywhere left that you'd like to sort of play?
Well, I went to Cape Town, is the only English-speaking country I've never played, and I went and I checked out their comedy scene, but the town didn't catch with me. It's kind of spooky.
What was sort of the worst thing about being in Cape Town?
Just
You say spooky. I'm starting to think maybe
Oh
there
no,
was some
no.
sort of
I didn't
illicit
mean that in a
practices.
racist way.
No. Just like I feel like there was some sort of illicit practice that went
Well,
on.
I just don't. Some streets you just don't walk down, and you can't tell. Without a guide, like, oh, don't go that way, go that way, and the massive amounts of barbed wire over housing complexes, and it didn't seem welcoming. Seemed like you should definitely have some kind of security team.
What was the most memorable show that you've played?
Oh, now you're counting on my alcoholic memory.
Which is the best kind of memory?
The worst show I played was the last one I can remember that was, I don't have no, I'll give you one.
Okay.
Maybe not the worst, but I did LSD on New Year's Eve in Alaska, thinking that if we did it early enough, we'd be coming down by showtime, and we weren't. And it was a bar where there's like 11 different bars in one bar, so people are coming by the bar. We're playing with hooters and hats, and it was just chaos. And the owner was in a tuxedo, was with his mother in the front row, who is a friend of mine, and he's just staring at me. And I'm begging forgiveness at some point, and I'm admitting, hey, listen, you gotta understand, I am tripping really hard right now, and I'm trying to make words, and I'm trying to force my way, which just made it worse. And
Yeah.
had to do my contractual obligation, trying to dig out of that whole. So that's one.
That's quite a good. I feel like that's quite hard to beat. Although I feel like if you ever do meet Frankie Boyle, that will be like watching a tornado and a series of beehives. Just
Last time I
interacting.
played Glasgow, he was in the second row, and I kept looking at him during my show, going, "That guy looks just like Frankie Boyle." But I didn't
Did
want
you
to
not call
say
him out?
anything.
I feel like you should have called him out.
I didn't want to. I didn't want to. Like, it was already like fist fights going on in the room. Fist fights where everyone but the people hammering each other were staring at me. They're not looking at the fight. Like, who does that? I mean, there's a full-on brawl going, and you're just waiting for the next joke. I'm watching the fight. So at that point, I didn't want to get into the crowd and stir up more. But yeah,
Incensed
afterwards
rage.
on Twitter, hey, just saw Doug Stanhope is really. I like, that was you. Why didn't you come to the green room, you stupid? See, I didn't say it.
My last question is, what's your favorite joke?
Favorite joke? Well, you know what? My favorite one tonight that you'll get, only because I was hoping it was a good omen for tonight, was coming up to the fourth floor. Hedberg's joke. An escalator can never break. It can only become stairs. Sorry for the convenience. That was my favorite joke that I thought of tonight when we had to walk up the stairs that are a broken escalator. Did you not have to walk up that?
That's
All right.
strong. Well, I took an elevator. Look at the size of me. Does it look like I take stairs? I mean, come on.
They have an elevator?
Yeah, I have an elevator. Thank you ever so much. Doug Stanhope's book is available to buy now. You can go to Barnes & Noble. You can go to online retailers. You can go wherever you want to buy the book.
Yeah, I don't, the UK, we just, I just came out today, and I don't know where they sell it there. I guess Amazon.co.uk.
Amazon, probably WH Smith's. You can get it at a variety of places.